Over 100 days have passed since Neil Lennon was dismissed by Celtic. The Hoops spent the best part of the 100 days pinning their tail on Eddie Howe before having him turn the club down. Then negotiations began with Ange Postecoglou and things seemed like they were going to go downhill when he didn't have the right UEFA coaching credentials. But after all the hurdles, Celtic have finally got their man and ready to move forward after Ange Postecoglou was announced as Celtic manager. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking everything Ange Postecoglou. Who is he? What his playing style is, and most importantly, what can he do for Celtic? But first guys, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Ange Postecoglou was born on the 27th of August 1965 in Athens, Greece, and is currently 55 years old. He immigrated to Australia at the age of 5 with his family in 1970 and grew up in Melbourne. Postecoglou had a playing career from 1984 to 1993 where he played for South Melbourne and he was capped by Australia 4 times. Ange started his managerial career 3 years later in 1996 with the same club he played for, South Melbourne, and he guided them to silverware on 3 occasions. After a few years in charge of South Melbourne, he then took charge of the Australian youth teams, working with multiple age groups before joining Brisbane Roar, in which he won the A-League title on 2 occasions. The Greek Australian then took charge of the Australian national team in 2013 and managed them through the 2014 World Cup. And in 2015 he won the Asian Cup, which is Asia's equivalent to our Euros. By 2017 he guided the Socceroos to another World Cup through the qualifiers, however resigned shortly after. Then in 2018 he took charge of Japanese side Yokohama in the J-League, where he won the league title in 2019 and has been in Japan to this day. Last month, Postecoglou spoke with Fox Football Podcast and gave some interesting insights on his style of football. He said, "From my perspective, there are just certain fundamentals in the team that I coach that have to be there, and most of it centres around the ball. Making sure that my team has the ball, that my team is the one trying to score goals, my team's the one playing in the opposition half. How you get to that point varies at different times. Systems are constantly changing and evolving. The basic core of it is that I think that most successful teams in the world tend to be the ones who set up to win games rather than stop the opposition. They are the teams that I'm attracted to, they are the teams I like watching, and they are the teams I like producing." Ex-Celtic and current Hibs midfielder Jackson Urban spoke with Open Goal at the start of May, before Postecoglou had any links to Celtic, and said, "He is an amazing, unbelievable coach. He is a coach I would love to see manage in Europe, and I think he would do really well. He ended up falling out with the media and it became a bit messy at the end, but as a coach he was top notch. The way he was asking us to play was hectic. The year before the last World Cup was the Confederations Cup and played Germany, Cameroon and Chile, Marcelo Bielsa's Chile with Sanchez and Vidal. We went toe to toe with them in man-for-man style with these teams." Tim Cahill, another player who played under him in 2017, said, "His leadership and beliefs are infectious, and I'm proud that I had the chance to share his journey with him and witness his love for our country. The most important part was his belief he installed in us to play a style of football that could test any team we came up against. This for me sets Ange apart from someone that stayed strong to his values of changing the game in Australia. His saying that will stay with me forever is, never take a step backwards." Pep Guardiola of Manchester City played his Yokohama side in a pre-season friendly, and after the match, Pep said, "Yokohama played some incredible football, and they were an incredible test for us. I knew how good they were and it was just tough for us." Ex-Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers said this about him in 2014 when he was the Liverpool manager. "Melbourne Victory is a very good side. I've got to say that their coach is outstanding. I've had a couple of chats with him and to see how his team play, he is very similar to myself and he believes the game should be played in a certain way. You can see that the team is very well coached, so we know it was going to be a tough game for us." We now know from various sources that he is a good coach, and first and foremost he's an attacking manager, which will definitely please the Celtic fans. However, with players' contracts expiring and other players wanting to move away, Ange does have a big job on his hands, added with the fact that he isn't allowed in the country in time for pre-season due to COVID-19 travel restrictions, so he is already behind. It is expected that John Kennedy will take the first few days of pre-season, which starts on June 17th, until Postecoglou can meet up with the squad. As we said, Celtic have a huge summer coming up, not just with the rebuild, but also have these European qualifiers around the corner, which are very important for the club's finances and attracting new players. From what ex-players have said about him is that he likes to play his way and play attacking football even if he is the underdog. Because they finished second, they face a tough route to the groups across 3 two-legged ties. In the first round they could get Midtjylland, Rapid Vienna or Galatasaray. However, if they get past that, they could then face the Champions League regulars like Shakhtar Donetsk, Benfica, Monaco, PSV and Spartak. So we need a bit of luck and Postecoglou's mentality as they have struggled in the qualifiers in recent times. As for a European fit, it could work really well, as with the influx of money in the European game, Celtic normally find themselves as the underdog in European football. However, domestically it is not the case, and he will be expected to win every single game, and won't get the patience that Gerrard got at Rangers. Postecoglou will be expected to win the title next season, and if they lose the title by anything bigger than 10 points and don't win any trophies, he will almost certainly be dismissed. He is expected to bring in his own staff and isn't usually keen to be pushed around and have the club staff thrust upon him. One ex-player rumoured to be Ange Postecoglou's assistant is ex-Rangers player Kevin Muscat, who won the treble with Rangers in 2003. However, this is just a rumour at this stage. To summarise, Ange Postecoglou has a huge job on his hands, rebuilding the Celtic side to stop Rangers from getting back-to-back titles. But from people that have worked with him, everyone says that he is an incredible coach and players buy into his philosophy. He has been a success wherever he has been, and only time will tell if he is a success at Parkhead. Celtic fans are split in terms of the appointment, but now they will need to get behind him. So there you go guys, that is the video and that is Ange Postecoglou. I hope you've got a better idea on who he is, his playing style and what to expect at Celtic. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video then make sure you like and subscribe. We do cover a lot of Scottish football content. And yeah, I mean, what do you guys think, or Celtic fans, what do you think of the appointment of Ange Postecoglou? Are you happy with the appointment, or would you have rathered somebody else? Rangers fans, do you think it's going to be a Pedro Caixinha Mark II? Either way, to give my opinion on it, I think it is a good move for Celtic. A lot of people have said he's a very good coach. Although I haven't watched much Australian football or Japanese football, it seems like wherever he has been, he has impacted the club he's been at, or the team he's been at, and the players really think highly of him, which could work in Scottish football. As I said, he only needs to beat Rangers to win the title and be successful. I say only needs to be. Rangers are very, very good, and there will be a massive rebuild on his hands to do it, but even if he doesn't win the title next year, even if he gets a bit closer, he works harder and makes the team a better team, and Celtic can see the progress, he should be gifted the time to then go on in the second season and try and win the title there, because it does take time to buy into a manager's philosophy. And that is my opinion on the whole saga, guys. Get your thoughts and opinions down there in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, peace.